Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello, I'm Shamrock Combs, and thank you for joining me on this episode of Get a Clue. Today we will be searching high and low for clues where the elusive cat might be hiding out in the wild. Just call out if you happen to see any cats, although it is very unlikely you will spot one before my sharp eyes have detected it. Will you join me as we work together to solve the mystery of the missing felines? One great place to detect felines is near sunny spaces. Cats just love to curl up in a sunbeam or two to take a nap. So keep a sharp eye out for any tricky kitties that may pop up in this luminous pane. Well, you think you spotted one? Well, you see, there are no cats here, but keep looking with me and we just may spot one. Another place to examine for felines is near a food source. Yes, cats enjoy eating immensely and... Oh, what's that? You said you spotted another one. No, it appears there are still no felines here, but let's journey forth to the next destination. Frequently, cats enjoy a snooze in a cozy spot such as these steps provide. Yes, for some reason, they do seem to delight in small spaces and being underfoot. Oh, you found some more cats again? Well, let's have a look. I know you think you saw some kitties, but I'm here to tell you that there are just none to be found in this place. Anyways, let's have one more spot. Some cats are not quite as social and will find in spots to disappear into as an escape. This might be an ideal place for a cat to take cover. This area would provide shade from the elements and some measure of respite from prying eyes. What? Yes, I know you think you've spotted another cat, but I am here to tell you that if even I, the great Shamrock Combs, cannot locate any felines in this locale, there are simply none here.
It seems the great Shamrock Combs was not quite as good at spotting cats as he thought he was. There's a similar theme in our Bible passage today about the road to Emmaus. It tells of two travelers that are talking about the events of Easter, but they're really not sure quite what to believe. Jesus comes along with them, but for some reason, the travelers are kept from recognizing him. Jesus asked what they were talking about, and the travelers are amazed that he could not know this incredible thing that just happened. In our skit, Shamrock Combs could not spot the cats at all, and this passage is a little like that. How in the world could these travelers not realize that they are actually with Jesus, even while they're talking about Jesus? But all throughout the Bible, there are places where people didn't recognize what God was doing, and it happens today too. The fact is that God is always at work, even when we don't know. It may not be as obvious as spotting the cats for Shamrock Combs, and sometimes we may never know all the ways that God is helping us. Eventually, in our story, the travelers did see that it was Jesus with them, and they were amazed. They ran back to Jerusalem at once to tell everyone that it was true, that Jesus really did rise from the dead. This week, I hope you'll take some time to search around for places that God is at work. Keep your eyes out for signs of spring and things growing, maybe a meaningful call you get to have with someone special, or even finding something special that you can do for someone else, even if they don't know you're doing it. You might want to look a little closer than our friend Mr. Combs as you spot ways that God is working. Tell your friends and family too. Would you pray with me? Dear Jesus, thank you that you never stop working. We might not always see it, but we can trust that your promises are true. Help us to find ways to help others, just like you help us every day. Amen.